Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Knock on the Coffin Lid. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today as we make our way... Oh, just a standard robbery, apparently. As we make our way through this game. It's a roguelike, and, well, actually, roguelite is the correct term. It looks awesome. And, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's a game that you are meant to repeat over and over again. Because we got to the first boss and we died. I almost didn't die, but I did die. I think I might have been able to survive if I had taken up the clues the game threw at me a little bit faster. So what is going to be the strategy here? This guy gains block. At the end of the turn, gain 1 block for each armor. Lose 1 armor or on loss of HP. Okay. Yeah, that's basically how I work, which is nice. The thing is, what I want to learn now is about their strength. Excuse the hiccup. About, like, what their cards are and how much damage I should expect. Like, for example, right now, what is adaptive? Include special options to evolve into a different card. Is that what... That's what adaptive means. I'm learning. So... How... Oh! Jiggly, jiggly. I think it's because, the, it just procs with other cards or something. Either way. We have... Deal damage if exposed. That's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna deal damage twice, which means that armor goes down a little bit more. And this one is... yeah, this one is only usable, or it's only relevant to use if the enemy is exposed. Okay, that was a shield blade. And it only has 1 action point. I like that. I like that. This is more promising. Now, I want that gone. And it will be gone. Well, if I attack again, probably want a little bit of armor, because that's going to bring it up to 10. Look at that. Crushing blow. Dealt no damage, but I'm exposed. And this is when... No, we didn't get anything that allows us to get this guy exposed. This is also a new character, so I suppose it makes sense. That said... What do I want to do here? Do I want to hunker down? I think I want to hunker down for right now. As long as I get to attack 3 times next turn, I'll be... Oh, well, actually, he's getting armor. Which means our hunkering down is irrelevant. So I will attack again, get your armor out of the way, and I will hunker down again. I guess it makes sense for me to hunker down because I'm exposed, so I'll take 50% extra damage. And it's a lot of armor for him to get through. As you can see, he deals 12 damage. So I can use that to my... Well, not to my advantage, but... I mean, yes, to my advantage in the sense that I know how much damage he does. So he's probably going to deal 2 damage to me now if he attacks me. He defends. That's a bad strategy, I'm pretty sure. But then again, what's he even doing? And we have a kill, a flawless kill, which, honestly, it should be how most of them are, because the bosses are brutal, and you can't heal all that well. So, I can burn a card of your choice. Yes? It's a card trick, but why would I do that? I want to learn that, so I'll do that. I don't understand why I would want to burn a card. Don't burn the cards, they're pretty. So, there's a boar. Boar has armor. And also, when losing HP, gains strength. So we want to be good. What do I want to do? I want to have armor, for sure, myself. And if I can prevent my own loss of health, that would be lovely. So I really should attack with this one. It's going to gain 2 strength, but such is life. That actually lost... You gain 2 strength from that. Oh, that's the damage it deals. Wait a minute, I can tell? I didn't see. I can tell what they're gonna do. I'm learning the game. You might have been able to tell things. But that's gonna be the damage. Oh man, I like it. I like the system. Oh, exposed over there. Yes, please. Pretty good. I like the system. So we know what it's gonna do. Turn around for a second attack. Or rather, turns around for a second attack. So I can burn a card now, which actually I should. How do I do that? I can't choose the card, so I choose it over here. Is that what I get? That is what I get. Okay. So it didn't give me more of that. So there's a pivot, which means now it's basically the same as before. Oh, I see. It's interesting. Oh, this is beautiful. No, wait. What? Aren't you exposed? How did I deal that little damage? This is awful. I'm gonna take tremendous amounts of damage. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna take 6 damage. Such is life. I mean, damage. Okay, so, it looks like I might be able to kill it. Yeah, that does, yeah, I think I'll be able to kill it. Oh, didn't go well. Gain 2 block and draw 1 card. That trick. Gains 9 block and increases the block from guards. Now, I want to learn what that is. The guards, exactly. Because I was under the impression that I actually block some damage, and I do, but I don't know what that guards mean. It feels like I have guards of the tribe or whatever. So Percival is saying, I saw some elves dragging a dwarf past me. The captive appeared quite heavy as the elven guards were swearing and sweating. They saw me and called out, offering me a quick reward if I would help them roll their roly-poly charge. But then the dwarf spoke up, promising to reward me if I freed him. We all exchanged looks awkwardly. In the silence, crickets were heard chirping, but I helped the elves. For such a short-statured people, dwarves are dense, and this one, well, actually, they're dense because they're a short-statured people. And this one was massively heavy. I could feel my strength wavering, but the elves they did something. They helped out, basically. And we got a reward. Exhaust. Which means that they lose 1 energy? And also have Elven Hail that gains 3 evasion. Yes, please equip that as well. What exactly? So that's my deck. You can't actually customize your deck, which actually I don't quite like. I wish you could customize your deck, but maybe the game is just not big enough for that. It looks like we can backtrack, but I don't think we can. So if I go that way... Oh yeah, you can see the arrows. Well, look at that. If I go that way... Yeah, you can choose whether to go to a... Yeah, it depends on basically how tough you are. Okay, so that's what they're gonna do. This is a lot simpler, actually. So we have a lot of that. What is this thing? It's a lot simpler than I was... Because I was basically playing blind before. And, oh, I mean, this is a blind playthrough, but I was learning the game, learning the ropes. And there's the tails that I missed, obviously. Gains 1 fury when playing 2 cards of the same type in a row. I don't know what fury is. I don't want to learn, most likely. So we only really need 1 block here. So I can do this. And I can burn a card to get... can I cancel that? I can't. Because I think this goes over there. Yeah, I basically wasted that card. Okay. Because once it goes over there... Yeah, I didn't take any damage. Okay, so you're going to do 6 more damage. Fine enough. I only need a little bit of this. And that's why I got mixed up, because I used the block. Oh, no! He's going to do 12 damage. That's bad news. Yep, a little bit of damage I took. Not a problem. So that's 6 damage. Let's do this. So if I attack you here, you don't actually... I'm playing 2 cards of the same type in a row. Does that Berserker apply to my cards? You jerk. This is super easy. Oh, he's blocking. This is super easy. All I needed to do was attack first, block second, and attack third. And now he's abrasive. Some people, you just can't work with them. So, I can deal a lot of damage. That's a lot of block, unfortunately. So, let's find out. Increases block from guards by 1. I think basically it means that every time you get attacked, you gain 1 block. Let's just defend. freaking hell. That I am gonna take damage, but not as much. Wow, that is bad. Wow, this guy. Man, learning these things. Why do I only have 2? What's up? I'm not sure what's going on. That's like a thing that I must learn. Gain 8 block and draw 1. Agile Guard is a pretty awesome one. If enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength. At the... Ooh, that's interesting as well. Advance, because you're being attacked. And yeah. At the start of the turn, gain 2 strength. For 3? Nah, that's terrible. I mean, maybe it's good. Maybe it's fundamental. Dwarves attacked the frontier. They had always considered that the land belonged to them and dreamed of purifying it of the elves. It was only Lord Ingvar's intentions that restrained the worst of their aggression. It's true that Ingvar played the role of peacekeeper until his poisoning. His younger brother and heir, Sigismund, did not share his aspirations and did nothing to prevent genocidal aggression. Learning about the dwarves, are we? I'm going the wrong direction here, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong direction. We got 3 evasion over here, which might be good, it might be bad. But right now we have the Berserker. Block does not disappear at the start of the turn. Wow, that's interesting. Over here, gains 1 fury for every fury gained. It's Battle Rage. And when wounded severely, gains strength. So we don't want to play the same card over and over again. And we are going to get attacked tremendously. So I don't want that to happen. That's gonna do damage and expose. So what do I want to do? You're gonna block, but you're gonna attack. Now that's gonna do 16 damage, which is not enough. So what I want to do is I want to attack normally. Didn't notice that UI before, and I can draw a card, which doesn't really matter. Okay, so I shouldn't take damage. It's a lot of damage coming my way as well, again. Man, we didn't really get much in here. Ooh, he stopped. Wow, man, we're gonna still take tremendous amounts of damage. I blocked that, but it doesn't matter. I still take 9. So I need to attack first. Look at that damage that's coming. I need to attack the guy in the back so he stops being a jerk. Nope, that's not what that does. I think we're gonna die. Let's take evasion here. Evasion? Can't take evasion? Oh, I need to drag and drop. I forgot about that. Yes. So I want to attack you first. Well, that's a bummer. How did that use 3 things? It's also a bummer because now, yeah. Well, they're not attacking, so it doesn't really matter what I just did. Although that guy is getting fury. What can I do here? Twice damage. You have a lot of armor, though. But I think we're going to be able to do something. That's a lot of damage coming in again. And I still have 1 evasion, but it's just 2 attacks. Okay, it's not bad. So now it's basically all out against you. So I want to attack you twice, so I'm going to expose you first. Wait, what? Why am I bad? Why don't I see that one costs... I'm not actually sure how I get only 2 out of 3 there. That's important to know. I'm going to take tremendous amounts of damage. I should have attacked. The exposed is there. I should have attacked twice. I didn't die. That is a surprise. Should be okay here. Got unlucky there, to be fair, but it should be okay. And that's a kill. Okay, living and learning. At least we're living. And inflict weakness, deals 4 damage and 1 exposed to all enemies. Deals 9 damage and move a card of your choice from the discard pile to the draw pile. That's pretty good. Now I understand that a little bit better. We're going to take that and equip that. And we do have access to the campfire. So we're going to rest again. And, what is this? I came across a man lying in a pool of blood in the middle of the road. He was alive, but just barely. I was tempted to help him, but he was also clearly a bandit. We're gonna heal him. I had done enough evil. I did. So we're helping a bandit is good? Sure. I didn't need to murder this stranger in cold blood. I gave him a healing elixir, and when he came around, I questioned him about the events that led him to be bleeding out alone here. It turns out I really can trust my gut as he was a bandit, just as I had suspected. When he tried to double-cross his partners in crime, they gutted him and left him for dead. He thanked me for my mercy and pointed me in the direction they took off to. We're going to confront the bandits. I hurried after the gang of bandits and readied myself for a fight. Now without a potion, and also I'm going to die. Maybe not. Maybe I'm good. So that's a lot of blocks. These guys are not special. This guy just needs to go down fast. He's going to do a little bit of damage. So all I really need is to use up a little bit of health. Or use up a little bit of block. So I only have 1 attack, so we'll just... might as well go with this. And attack you here. And gain a little bit of that. Although, for all I know, if you leave... Maybe if you don't spend all of these in one turn, you get more in the next turn? Let's try it when we can. What is that thing? Deals damage and steals gold. Please don't do that. Also, I don't need gold. What is the gold for? Is that like a general thing? Hiccups. So that's a lot of armor. So what we want to do is have a lot of armor ourselves. And then do a little bit of damage here. Can we survive with 22? No. So I lost 2 gold and 2 health. So that's just all that you're gonna do from now on. Well, I have no armor. So I think I die now. Theft. When choosing your path, you must be prudent. Think about what you need most in order to succeed. You must balance the rewards against the danger. Preparation is the key to victory, and you'll need to be prepared to face the trials that await you. And, what's that? There's things in here. Total time spent. We are leveling up, though. So we're getting things. So the first one we got, I don't know what that is. Playing lunges increases... I don't have lunges. Increases damage by 2 for the first lunge played in the next turn. Interesting. We're just going that direction. Oh, we're going that direction because it's like a full-on thing. So... Oh, me pressing space doesn't actually make him open his eyes. It's just how it goes. I happened to press space before. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did in the first episode, except this time I know what I'm doing. Because I am good. I don't think this game has a tutorial. Just saying. Although it might have, and I'm bad. So let's pay attention to here. Let's do... So you have a lot of armor, which is a bit of a bummer. What's that for? Gains HP. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's important. When losing HP, gains strength. Which means this one... Oof. Which means I'm going to take damage, basically. But I'm going to take very little damage. And the exposed is important. So it's going to... So basically now is the time to attack. My cards are bad, though. Let's save the Yeah, it didn't give me anything, as far as I can tell. So here comes damage. So basically block as much as I can. Yep, that should take care of it. Pretty straightforward. And now it's doing the turnabout again. So I can just attack normally. And it's going to be 13 damage coming in. So hopefully the cards are my friends. They don't seem to be my friends. In fact, at this point, I might as well not attack. Because otherwise I'm going to take damage and I don't want to. Although it would be nice to use that exposed. But we are still using it. Whew. Okay, so we should be able to win now. Because either we attack or we defend. We should be fine. And indeed we defend. I wish they were all like this. All of the defense. I mean, I don't wish they were all like this, but still. There we go. It's a very interesting system this game has. Because, you know, you lose armor regeneration if you take damage. You need to apply armor every time because it's a block. So let's see what do we have. Deal 14, that's a 2. Deals 14 damage. Strength affects this card 3 times. Let's go with that. Because it's just good on the face of it. Well, apparently wild animals are not afraid of me. They've gone mad and savagely mauled me to death. Did that happen? That's not normal, although I've already seen such behavior before. With the outbreak of war on the frontier, there is no shortage of corpses for predators and scavengers alike. The animals have had a taste of human flesh, and they liked it. Oh, I see. Oh, I see, that says my character. They view me as as a tasty two-legged snack. Well, you're rather well fed. Not too big, and completely alone. Yes, it does make sense. Thirst had me exhausted completely, and I sat down to rest on the roadside, cursing my lack of foresight in taking water from my last rest. I was powerfully thirsty and desperate. I saw a roadside puddle beside me. Nearly dried up, there was still enough to take a few meager sips of cool, refreshing, sustaining, muddy, greenish, odorous, smelly moisture. Don't drink though. I couldn't bring myself to actually imbibe that horrid drink. I went on my way, determined to find actual water, says Mortis. My squeamishness overcame thirst, and I went ahead. Yeah, Oh, we actually took damage. Oh, I didn't do that just so we wouldn't take damage. Ah, well, that's bad. But we're out of time for today. So, for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Knock on the Coffin Lid. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.